Al-Qaeda Twin Towers attacks of September 11, 2001, also commonly known by the numeronyms 11 seconds in Spanish and 9/11 in English, were a series of 4 suicide terrorist attacks committed in the United States on the morning of Tuesday, September 112, 2001 by the militant Islamic terrorist group Al-Qaeda. 3 for 5 the morning, 4 commercial airliners traveling from the northeastern United States to Los Angeles and San Francisco were hijacked mid-flight by 19 Al-Qaeda terrorists. The kidnappers were organized into 3 groups of 5 kidnappers, and 1 group had undergone flight training and took over control of the aircraft. Their explicit goal was to crash each plane into a prominent building, causing massive casualties and part or complete destructivo of the buildings attacked. The first plane to reach its target was American Airlines Flight 11. It crashed into the World Trade Center complex in New York City's Lower Manhattan at 8:46 a.m., say NT, and minutes later at 9:03 a.m. The South Tower of the World Trade Center was hit by United Airlines Flight 175. 110-story towers collapsed in 1 hour and 42 minutes, leading to the collapse of the other World Trade Center and significant damage to surrounding buildings. A third flight, American Airlines Flight 77, which had taken off from hijacked Dulles International Airport over Ohio, crashed at 9:37 a.m. against the west side of the Pentagon in Arlington County, Virginia, causing a partial collapse of that side of the building. The 4th and final plane hijacked was United Airlines Flight 93, bound for Washington, D.C. The plane's passengers attempt to regain control of the aircraft away from the against the west side of the Pentagon in Arlington County, Virginia, causing a partial collapse of that side of the building. The 4th and final plane hijacked was United Airlines Flight 93, bound for Washington, D.C. The plane's passengers attempted to regain control of the aircraft. Hijackers, eventually diverting the flight from its intended target, crashed in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania at 10:03 a.m. Investigators determined that Flight 93's target was either the White House or the United States Capitol. The attacks result in 2,996 deaths, more than 25,000 injuries, and substantial long-term health consequences, in addition to at least $10 billion in damage to infrastructure and property. 910 It remains the deadliest terrorist attacks and the deadliest incidente for firefighters and law enforcement officers in the history of the United States, with 340 victims, 11 and 70 to dead 12, and the largest air disasters involving a Y aircraft in the history of the aviation. Although being eventos caused intentionally, they are not considered accidents.